Now I'm gonna just see what happens, you know. So here we go. Damn good pieces for that team. They might be contenders again for the East. Who wins in that game? So Denver will lose 31 to 28. Okay, now they will take on MetLife Stadium. New acquired. To this point, they acquire linebacker Von Miller in a trade, which I traded away, was for their second round pick, and they would get my second round pick, and they would give me a third rounder at least. Now, this is what else I also traded away to the Giants. An upgrade as a pretty damn good kicker. Apparently they do not have him. So, you know, having linebacker Von Miller, pretty much, you know, I think that would give the Giants immediate fucking, you know, chance to increase their chances to, you know, win the division or even make the playoffs. So week 3, we're going to advance. Denver wins that one 17 to 14. Now, this is an interesting one. Patrick Mahomes taking on Matthew Stafford. Here we go, week 4. Is it enough to get Denver the win? Let's see. Yes, it is. Denver's defense somehow pulls out a damn good, decent job. Here we go. The Browns and the Broncos, a rematch from a few years ago. And here we go. Denver and the Browns. Browns obviously made it to the AFC divisional round. Denver wins 24-21. Alright, so week 6, we'll obviously just sim. Get a look at the division. Denver and the Raiders tied in the West. I really hope that the Raiders don't go and turn it around, make it a damn playoff team for the next 5 years. I hope not. But there you go. Denver wins there, Raiders lose, so they end up at 5-2. Jacksonville obviously is going to be the #1 overall pick, so we'll see what Denver does against Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So not a very bad game, but a very decent start. Okay, now week 9, Denver at Washington. We lose by 1 damn point, just like we did against the Raiders. Okay, now this is a very, 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 very important game. Denver and the Raiders tied for the division, and here we go. Denver and the Raiders, week 10. Denver wins a 6-point game. I'm going to suggest they went to overtime, and here we go again. Denver and Kansas City. Once again, important game. And they win. They will actually sweep the Chiefs for the first time since 2013, 2014. Alright, so now Denver is only sole alone in the division. Here we go, Lamar and Denver for the first time. Denver will lose badly to them. Alright, Justin Herbert and the Broncos. Taking on the Broncos. Denver will somehow win that game. End up at 26-9, so that is a 14-point game. Here's the standings for the playoffs so far. Pretty damn interesting with Josh Allen, you know, and the Bills. I think if they find a way, you know, they'll try to find a way to win, sneak in, and get into the postseason. New Orleans, although they might not have Drew Brees, I think Hill gives them stability And Green Bay, you know, somehow, someway, Green Bay will find a way to get back into the hunt, you know, as contenders as far as getting to the playoffs. There we go. So Justin Fields and take on the Broncos, week 14. I do not believe we're going to get our ass whooped. I do not think we're going to lose that bad. So Denver and the Chargers, 8-5, will win there. So we'll sweep the Chargers for the first time since who knows how long. Kansas City, okay, so now things getting interesting and getting pretty damn tight. Denver and the Raiders. If Denver wins, they win the division. Alright, so Raiders at 6-8, Denver at 9-6 or 8-6. And this is not good. Because now the division is up for grabs. A win, and they basically are gonna make the postseason. And a loss, and they are basically, well, we all know what will happen. So Denver will play against one of the worst teams in the NFL to this point. And fucking they end up choking, but still win the division at 9-7. We're going to look at the stats. Matthew Stafford finishing with 4,000 yards and 29 passing touchdowns his first year, while Philip Lindsay is only 20 yards from before they got to fucking. We have Cortland Sutton finishing with one of the best seasons of his career. Denver, their defense falling to the 29th category, while the offense finishes as a top offense. Now, this is where things are going to get a little more interesting. Okay, so the Broncos, they won the division over the Chiefs. They swept the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, they have to play in the wild card. So, who is it going to be? Denver finds a way to win and beats the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime. And that sets up yet another Matthew Stafford. And let's note, guys, that it was week 1. Where the fuck are they? Week 1, Denver and the Bengals ended up having a very damn good game. I think, you know, I'm going to let the computer surprise me. I think Denver and the Bengals, you know, Denver hosting the Bengals, I think if they could find a way to win, they could get in. But I think it ain't going to happen this time around. I think that history is going to repeat itself just like it did when they had Peyton Manning. They're going to end up losing and finishing the season on a high note. Alright, so, you know, this will give their players some time to develop, you know, make the postseason, and still win. Now, for the teams that are going to end up in the conference finals, this is what I predict is going to happen. I see Buffalo going on to win in the AFC Championship, and I think Green Bay gets it done this time, and they find a way going to Super Bowl 56. Which will set up a long-awaited game between both teams. So, this is exactly what happened. Okay, so Cleveland losing to Baltimore. The Browns winning to the Indianapolis Colts. Denver upsetting the Chiefs. Advancing on to Cincinnati and losing at home against the Bengals. Buffalo wins 26-14 over the Ravens, just like they a much improved game than they did the previous year. The Bills headed to the Super Bowl, but just by a 8.8 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Wait, 32. Just a 4-point win for the Bills. So that would give a lot of speculation to the Cincinnati Bengals for the next season. So then we have the Saints winning 28-10 over the 49ers, making the postseason for the first time since losing the Super Bowl. Seattle, once again, making the postseason, with Carolina making it since missing the playoffs a season ago. Then the Eagles upsetting the defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who made history. We have the Saints losing by 6 to the fucking Seahawks. There's no damn way, but that's about accurate, in Green Bay annihilating them, where they would end up winning by 10 over the Seattle Seahawks. Now, we're going to look at who made the Pro Bowl. Who is projected to make the Pro Bowl? We have Tom Brady making it. Phillip Rivers, he's retired, unless he decides to randomly out of the blue come out of retirement, which I very, very rarely think will happen. Russell Wilson, obviously making it. Kamara, Caffrey, Cook, Ham, Carter, Kirk, Shepard, Metcalf, Ridley, Hopkins, Watkins, Jason Hill, or not Jason Hill, Jay Hill, Kittle, Brian Burns, Donald, Justin Houston, Jay Allen, Khalil Mack, and Von Miller making it this time. Jalen Ramsey, Jamal Adams, Santos, and then, the kicker. And now on the AFC side, I think the only guy that will make it from the Broncos is Courtland Sutton, the former teammate Andy Janovich, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, and fucking, the kicker. So here we go. Who's going to win the Pro Bowl? I will say the AFC has a slight edge over the NFC this time. And now, who is it that wins the NFL MVP? Josh Allen, projected to win the NFL MVP. Coach of the Year will be Matt LaFleur. While the AFC Player of the Year will be Josh Allen, if he stays with the Packers. Defensive Player of the Year will be Reddick. Offensive Rookie of the Year will be Justin Fields. Defensive Rookie of the Year, damn, was that damn corner that I should have picked up. Surtain is the top 3. The best quarterback for this season, Lamar Jackson. Best running back, Josh Jacobs. They have Cole Beasley as the best wideout for the Bills. Quanton Nelson, J.J. Watt, Riddick, Denzel Ward, and Harrison Buckner is the best kicker. So, now it is time for the Super Bowl. Who is going to win this Super Bowl? I'm just going to let the computer choose who wins this one.
Opportunity to re-sign your players,
and the Green Bay
agents.
Packers will lose by 8. Let's see, 16. Let's see, 7 is 16. By 16 points. Now, we're going to look and see what's going to happen. Alright, so, retiring, we have Calebus Campbell. He will retire. So for the second fucking year in a row, Phillip Rivers apparently somehow shocks the NFL, pulls a fucking team and fucking retires with the Saints. Ryan Fitzpatrick retiring after 17 years. Ben Roethlisberger finally retiring after 18 years. Then a bunch of these other players. Quarterback Chase Daniel retires. And head coach Bruce Arians and Andy Reid retiring at the same time after winning multiple Super Bowls. So I think whoever if this is what is predicted to happen, I think maybe the Chiefs might still fall apart. Partially, because if their coaches end up retiring after such a long ass time, I think it might happen. Okay, now tough decisions for the Denver Broncos. I think Melvin Gordon, he's a damn good running back, but I don't see him coming back past this fucking time. I think they will, however, bring back Bryce Callahan. And, get him back on a cheap deal. Try to get him back on at least a $21 million contract. Alright, so he doesn't want to return. I gotta see what happens here with Philip Lindsay first. I think, he's the most valuable fucking player this Denver Broncos team has. I think re-sign him, get him back. And then, I think let Kareem Jackson walk, because, he's getting old, he's getting close. I think, maybe you could let Courtland Sutton go, but I don't see it happening. I think they'll offer him at least a $68 million contract for 5 years. Josie Jewell, he's one I would say could walk, but I could see him coming back as well. Oh boy, now I really have a situation. I think you need to get Reed fucking re-signed. Re-sign him, bring him back, I think he'll agree to, come back, and then, woo! They have so many fucking players that need to, now decision, who's going on franchise tag? It's gonna be you. 'Cause I could actually see this happening, guys. I see a possibility of us losing Nick Vanette, so we'll probably just cut strings with him. That will be $10 million, and then Duke Dawson, I think that's another $1 million. Let him go. We'll let go of this tackle I never even heard of. We'll let go of fullback Andrew Beck. And then, well, I gotta look at this player and this player card. This player actually has some damn killer speed, but you know what? They could rebuild around this whole entire roster. So that's another $1 million. So, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 million. So they'll have 19 million to work around with, and And here we go with the 2021 NFL offseason. Give me a minute, guys. I need to go grab some coffee. I better take a leave so it doesn't wake up. One more second, guys. Alright. Sorry guys, I had to fix my camera a little bit. It's falling off my thing. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Oh, wrong controller. Wow. Fucking can't believe I keep working. Oh, wow. 4 million? Ooh, that's not even enough to really work around anything. Alright, well, we'll just skip ahead to next week.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting.
Alright, so with this next draft class, guys, I'm gonna have it as a 2022 NFL draft. Oh, bull. Fine. Oh my fucking god. Why the hell isn't there any 2022 fucking NFL draft classes? There we go. Fucking about time. Thank you, man. Fuck. I don't know why it won't let me fucking upload the classes I want, man. Alright, because I'm mostly going to just scout because I ain't got any cap space. And I got the fucking quarterback I needed. Wait, what? What the fuck happened? Oh. Alright, so we're going to take a look at all the fucking quarterbacks at least. So, these guys I never really heard of. But, apparently this is what's going to happen. Apparently that's all the damn players will have, you know. Okay, so I think, you know, first round I should go after a damn running back. And then in the second round, you know, hit hard on the fucking defensive side of the ball. You know, maybe I might get a damn linebacker in the first round. Or, yeah. This guy's projected going to third. I keep forgetting, I tried to avoid my fucking second round pick. That's right. Oh, I tried to avoid my third round. It's not my second round, I didn't. Ventrell Miller. What the fuck? Another Ventrell Miller. Another Miller? Ooh, that'd be actually awesome to see two Millers in one team. Alright, now they get serious. Alright, so with me not having that many fucking picks, I think I need to, like, you know, maybe finally get some damn good players, you know, to play man-to-man. What the hell's wrong with this fucking game? Oh, he's projected to go in the fifth. If I wanted to, I could trade Drew Lock and maybe even get my third round pick back. No. Yeah, he's projected to go into some Brown. Let's get a look and see who is projected to be number one in the whole entire NFL. So Green Bay with the 32nd pick. No, 31st. The Bills will get the 32nd pick. So they project that Tennessee's going to have a shitty year, and my Lions will have a shitty year too. All right, so you know, I feel like, you know, go ahead and maybe make a trade with the Lions, you know, give them Drew Lock, and they will get at least a significant upgrade. Since I got Mac Jones, you know, especially if they have interest, you know, like the Lions, you know. Oh shit, so they don't have interest. Carolina don't have interest. Patriots don't have interest. Rams. Saints have interest too, but you know, I don't want to trade them that damn high. Oh shit, why did I do that? So they have the second overall pick. So maybe I'll trade them their first and maybe a first and a fourth. And give me their first round pick and their second round pick for the next season. A little bit closer. Fine. How about this? Give me your second and your third round pick. Fine. I don't know what more you want. Well, fine. I don't know why Cleveland would have interest in him. You know, they already have their fucking guy, you know. I would not even know why they would want him. Well, the Colts accepted. They fucking give me their first round pick. They get third and the seventh round. So now we got an extra first round pick. So we're gonna keep our boy fucking, and he's gonna end up, you know. I would love to see JJ Watt go to Denver, but I guess it's not gonna happen because fucking they got way too many people. So I guess before I start the 2022 NFL draft, I'm gonna just go ahead and show who signed with who. So we had Jair Alexander go to Jacksonville. Oh, we had Baker Mayfield move on from the Browns, which is pretty damn retarded if you ask me. No wonder. Tyler Bray going to the Browns. I don't think that's a very good move. Sam Darnold headed to Pittsburgh. I think he would fit in there. Melvin Gordon headed on to San Francisco. Jamal Williams and Gus Edwards going to Detroit. I think that's a pretty damn good move if you ask me. Wide receiver Anton Tate headed to Miami. Not many receivers fucking going and getting. David Njoku headed to Washington. James Daniels with Seattle. Hold on a second, guys. I need to mute myself for a second. Alright, sorry guys. So, damn. How many fucking great players are being taken? Apparently Kansas City picks up a damn center. Not many major players being taken on the offensive ball, but J.J. Watt will join Von Miller on the defensive side with the Giants. Holy shit, so that's making them a damn legitimate contender right there. Malik Jackson headed to San Francisco. Damn, man. So many fucking great players that was on the Broncos team headed to... Oh, shit. Never mind. Von Miller moving on to the Lions. Ooh, that might actually make them a legitimate fucking contender. And then... Damn, only one damn good corner on the fucking defensive side of the ball being signed. Not really a lot of the fucking high overalls are being... Will Parks headed to Tennessee. No, that would suck, man. Matt Prater to the Raiders. Oh, fuck you, Raiders. Yeah, but they would go and pick up all the Broncos' good players, man. I think, you know, this would actually be a fucking more interesting division. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start the draft.
The Titans are now on the clock.
So, the Tennessee Titans on the clock. They will start. And they
The Steelers
select
are now
a
on the
defensive
clock.
end. Pittsburgh on the clock. Knowing, you know,
The
Big
Lions
Ben
are now on
retiring.
the clock.
Ooh, they select quarterback. My Detroit Lions on the clock. You know,
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
ooh, shit, they're picking up really good players. So we'll just sim ahead to Denver's
The
pick.
Broncos are now on the clock.
Because I could recap later. Alright, so I think we need to be very careful with this first pick. I think I'll go after a defensive lineman in the first round.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Devin Lloyd out of Utah. So we'll move on to
The
the 23rd
Broncos
pick.
are now on the clock.
Here we go. So here's the picks I have so far. I think go after this player right here. I would...
The Browns are now on the clock.
So Denver and
The Broncos are now on the clock.
we'll go with 26. Pick number 26. Why do I keep going there? I would go ahead and pick up Ventrell Miller, since somebody picked
The
up my
Eagles
air
are
guy I
now on the
wanted.
clock.
There you go. Now I got another damn good Miller player. So a damn good linebacker. Just to see what he could do. Denver does not have a third round, so they'll go into the fourth
The
round.
Broncos are now on the clock.
So here we go. I think right here, you know, pick him ahead of
The Eagles
where he
are
should
now on the
be.
clock.
Greg Johnson at corner. We'll select him right off the bat because I really don't want him to get tooken.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Alright, so now with the picks pretty much, you know, slowing down, we're going to look and see what I drafted so far. Not too bad if you ask me, looking at this draft. You know, only having 2 fucking quarterbacks. You know what? I'm going to go on to... You know what? Yeah, I'll pick up him.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Right there at number 5, I'll select him. I feel like, you know, he'll be a damn good little project to see what he could do. Because I think,
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Alright, now the 6th round. I think, you know, we have a shitload of fucking corners. I think, you know, if we could just find that one That one fucking corner, or safety, that could help the second string.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
He could become a second string corner safety and become a damn legitimate threat.
The Broncos are now on the
I
clock.
think with this move I should actually review and be smart. I would go ahead and just trade this pick. Try to pick up another pick
I
for
see
the
both
next
teams
draft.
filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade.
So I have at least a couple more extra picks.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
And then, Right, miss number 7. Here's the final pick. I think with this final pick, yeah, we'll go with this Sean White.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Safety of who knows where, Oklahoma. So now we're gonna recap exactly what happened in this draft, what Denver picked up, and how they did. So Denver, first round, I picked up a linebacker to give the linebacking core a little bit of stability. You know, pretty damn good, accurate defense. And then Vantrell Miller, I think he's the brother of the other Miller. I'm gonna say, you know, he's a pretty decent pickup. You know, I think a lot of these guys could make a damn good team, a damn good roster, possibly, maybe even make it. Who knows? So move on to the next week.
Installing your game
Alright, so here we go again, you know. We're gonna get through this game as fast as we can, guys. You know, I'll leave it at 15 minutes, but, you know, I'm gonna try to, you know, mostly do the offense. Alright, just like I did with the previous roster, the previous season. We're gonna go ahead and have Matthew Stafford sit. Oh shit, he can't sit out. Well, we'll start Mac Jones just to see exactly where he's at. Then we'll have King, and then we'll go from there. They pretty much gave Denver a much better fucking offensive roster. So here we go, week number 1. The Chicago Bears and the Broncos once again. On the road, win 75 XP. So it projects Justin Simmons becoming a 92 overall.
Tonight. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he is tackled inside.
Third time's a charm. First down.
18.
First down.
Damn.
Give him 9
yards.
That time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
1 yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it.
So Denver, pretty much.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And he'll give it here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And he stopped immediately there.
Another carry.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere.
Damn, this offensive line doesn't want to do anything.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And to give this time to the tailback.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash. That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Mac Jones.
21 yards away. Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. A first carry for Demarie Crockett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested, because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try to move
first
people.
down.
Perimeter guys in
Down.
downfield. That means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
First down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Complete.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver
Touchdown,
score.
Spiller.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, my Lord.
He's free.
There it is.
And all the way home for a Bronco score.
One play.
A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Mike 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this
That's the end of the first quarter.
Hill on the tackle.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Win. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go on 4th down. And he'll be brought down at about the 4. He didn't get in, nowhere close.
Damn, they took it all the way down.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And
First down.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 17 yards out. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Crockett, space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down, Denver.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it down.
Wow.
Forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get that complete to Alberto. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
On the play. And it's 3rd.
Back to throw again. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. But he'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's unable to get away. They
Damn.
stop him at the line. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now the second down throw on target. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebuna was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and goal, Denver.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to
Fucking bitch!
He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebuna was the target there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Alright, I hit X, but it doesn't want to fucking grow.
The credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Denver touch. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He may try and run for this.
Woo, he fucking is fast.
Himself for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Being chased out left. And that's going to be
That's bullshit, man. He fucking almost had it.
2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now this throw caught left side. Johnson jostles free. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Boy,
this guy's playing like a true backup, man.
Winds up going for 38. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Steps away. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Denver touchdown.
The hat trick. Wow. Truly taking a lot of time off that clock, man.
25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Crockett. And he's taken
First
down.
down.
Slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he slips up past the 45.
First down again. Woo, damn.
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos.
I'm gonna have a lot of good running backs, man.
Gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
They run with Crockett.
Oh, shit. Right into him.
Here, back at the 47. Officially, it's
Change that to a pass
loss.
now.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Blitz coming.
Fucking A.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative
That's right.
plays.
You know what?
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Denver.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is Crockett. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Again, the ball.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again on the ground, again Crockett. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Another carry.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
To Crockett on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
The running back.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Back to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first before he's brought down on the chalk of the 20. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
So here comes Stafford, who shouldn't even be in the game at this point.
Backup Stafford. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Crockett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Sprained ankle, will not be able to return for this game.
A gain of 9.
But what a damn game for that rookie.
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
I think, you know, with the injury, I think I might actually take his Stafford out. That 1 touchdown's alright. I will take that touchdown, but, you know what? I just feel like, you know, he shouldn't be in this game right now.
And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. 2nd and 1. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down right at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
A gain of 5.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
The pass.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
On 1st down, Crockett. And he's going to get this down.
First down, Denver.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point.
And he is
in for the touchdown, Denver.
A 21-yard touchdown run. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Crockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons.
First down again.
Guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first down, Crockett.
All right, another gain.
Before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
Brought down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And just a yard to go here on second down. Crockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Holy shit, that fullback's overpowered, man.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run now with a tight end fan. And he'll take it.
Wow. I think I made something new.
A 6-yard
Oh shit. I hope they didn't fucking figure it out. Ooh. I got something up my sleeve now.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he is into the
In for the touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Crockett. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd.
2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it.
All right, let's start slowing down now.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crockett. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they... Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. The escapability in evidence there is
Woo, damn, Mac Jones, man. He's not that
nice
bad.
Example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Crockett. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by...
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crockett. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
The 25-yard line.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Woo,
1st and goal following that game.
27 fucking handoffs. Holy hell.
Coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves.
And the kick is
I think
good.
that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase.
Well, now with the last 50+ seconds, let's see if I could do something with my defense.
Set to kick off.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And certainly this not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. This one caught by Ridley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So the Bears will end up falling to the Broncos back-to-back times.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Foles. He's going to let it fly.
Out of bounds, incomplete.
Out of bounds and incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Damn it.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And that will end the game.
Tonight's final score.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and
Damn.
the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault.
So Denver wins their first game of the preseason. Man, that was still a lot of points, even though I fucking simmed it, man. I might trim this motherfucker from 15 to like maybe 10 minutes max, because son of a bitch. That was a lot of points. Oh, did it kick me out of my game? Oh, that son of a bitching game, man. Oh, complete 7 passes. Alright, so we're just gonna see what the storyline says from here now.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Move on to the next week. So Denver wins.
Start your
big.
week by installing your game plan.
Here we go. So Philip Lindsay has returned. So they do have a lot of choices to make now that the free agency and stuff is over. So Denver wins 27-24, and yes, Mac Jones looks like he's coming along nicely. Tunes some of the mechanics. I think he can be really good this year. Monitor story. No, it's more important to work on throwing the pressure on pressure. So here we go. Denver this time wins against the Browns, so that means they're not that damn great without Baker Mayfield. So here we go, 49ers and the Broncos. Melvin Gordon obviously a factor in that game, but they only lose by a field goal. Now, 8 players need to be cut or put. I think this time we'll let go of Austin Fort after a very long time. Josh Watson can go. We'll let him walk. Tyreek Cleveland, I'm going to actually keep on the roster. I want Dez Fitzpatrick to go on practice squad. We'll let Kendall go on the practice squad. We'll put Deshaun White on the practice squad. Jack Jones on the practice squad. Keith Taylor will put on practice squad. And then... Damn. Why is there 2 Tyree Clevelands? What the fuck? This game's glitched. I'm gonna say this one goes to the practice squad. Because there shouldn't be that many, unless there's another fucking Tyree Cleveland. So there we go, we have 53-man roster. And it's still going to be Philip Lindsay being the one to carry the ball. So Denver will finish their preseason fucking with that. So now I know how they make the schedules. Whoever finishes in first will play the first place team. Whoever plays in, like, you know, basically with the same record plays the other team. Alright, so Denver will end up facing Kansas City, and then on a Thursday night they'll end up playing against the Chargers. Then they play the Chiefs again. Then they will play against the Raiders at home. In Arizona week 5, against the Titans week 6, bye week 7, against the Raiders week 8, Week 9 against the Rams, 10 against Jacksonville, Buffalo 11. Week 12 will be the Texans, Colts in week 13, week 14 Seattle, week 15 will be the 49ers, Browns week 16, and they wrap up the year with the Chargers. So, I don't know who's going to be good, and I don't know who's going to be bad, but this is what's going to happen. Now I'm going to re-put this roster. You know, I'm not going to mess with anything. I'm just most likely just going to fucking, like, you know, see what's best for this roster. These two are fast. So I drafted a damn fast fucking backup running back, man. They both will probably put up some good numbers. So, just like I did in the last season. Their fucking challenge is to get to the playoffs. Alright, so, here we go. Mahomes and Matthew Stafford once more. Week 1, I think whoever the hell, you know, with Kansas City, they probably will end up somehow. Who knows? It's a 50-50 chance. Then they gotta take the Chargers on, Justin Herbert. Fuck, so they lose those 2 games. So, I'm not too happy with that. But, you know what? I think, you know, then they will go on to pick up this game in Kansas City. They will beat the Raiders. In fact, you know what? I at least think they will beat the Raiders twice. But I'll let the computer decide that. You know, they won the division. And now... Ooh, fuck. Injury. Bryce Callahan out for the whole season. Shit. So that's not good. Maybe it might be bad season for this team. That's not good. They might have to rebuild this whole entire defense. Besides, I saw how they couldn't get much pressure on this fucking defense side of the ball, man. So they end up winning that game. Then they'll play against the Raiders, who are at 2-1 right now. End up beating them. Alright, so look at the division. They're all tied. Holy hell. That would be something incredible. So we lose against Arizona. Fucking Tennessee. Holy hell for no. That's not great. Denver will drop to fucking Tennessee. That's bullshit. Go to bye week. They lose here, I'm gonna have to make some predictions here. What's gonna happen? Because I did not see this coming. Alright, you know what? It's the fucking team that's not doing something right. I think they beat the Rams. They beat Jacksonville. They will beat Buffalo. Beat Houston. Fucking Indianapolis. Seattle. The 49ers. The Browns. And wrap it up with the fucking Chargers. Alright, so I'm going to give them an 11-5 record. I'm sorry, but I cannot just let my team fucking go and lose this many fucking games. So a fucking 6-2 team drops to a team that really needs it. Here we go, both 3-5. Denver and the Jaguars. Denver wins by a field goal, 27-24. Okay. Damn. 4-5, 4-5. I think I got this one right. Defending Super Bowl champions taking on the Broncos. They will lose. Just by 3. Houston, pretty much their season on the line. Denver ends up winning that game. Okay, so now we're going to look at the damn standings. Raiders and Chargers in the fucking playoff spot, with the Broncos and Chiefs pretty much out right now. Broncos and the Colts, who are pretty damn beast. Denver ends up winning there. Denver and the Seahawks. I don't see Seattle really doing shit. I think they end up losing this one, both at 7-5. Pretty much Super Bowl 48 rematch. Alright, now Denver and the... You know what? Actually, this one's hard to really say who's going to win and who's going to end up losing. So, you know, I saw how they beat us in the fucking preseason on that schedule. I think they end up losing to the fucking 49ers. Just because they got Melvin Gordon. So I think that saves the 49ers season. But not by much. Okay. Now we're going to look at the damn playoff standings for... So instead of 11-5, I think they'll go 10-6. Pretty much Denver trying to get back into the postseason. We'll have to play against the Browns, who are pretty terrible. Alright, so here we go. Broncos and the 7-7 Browns. Browns lose that game. And here we go, week 17. Are we in position to even clinch the playoff spot? Yes, we are. Fucking Denver is a number 5 seed. And the Raiders are out. With the Chargers being the number 1 seed. And pretty much already locked up the number 1 playoffs, the number 1 spot in the AFC West. So Denver will end up losing their the damn division to the Chargers. First time since 2020. So they will lock up at least the number 5 seed. Now, that gives them a rematch against the Lamar Jackson. They will play against Lamar Jackson. They end up having a rematch with Lamar. Alright. I think Tennessee goes on to win there. Green Bay beats Dallas. The Jets beat Kansas City. The Bears lose to the 49ers. Broncos beat the Ravens. And the Seahawks are headed back to the next round. That's what I think is going to happen. Because, this division, it is tight. For the first time since 2011 anyway. Okay, now this is when things really get tough. Okay, we beat the Chargers one time, and we lost to the Chargers one time. So, this is a 50-50 chance. You know, I think Denver will avenge their regular season loss, beating Justin Herbert and the Chargers. So, then that leads to Green Bay and Tampa, a rematch from a few years ago, except this time, I think if Tom Brady's still on the roster, which he probably is, because I did not see anything, I think they're probably going to set the Packers up with another chance. No, I think Tom Brady beats them. I think Tennessee will go on to the AFC Championship, and you know what? I think Seattle takes this one easily. Which I think this will be Seattle's final fucking chance at a run for the Super Bowl for a while. Alright, so fucking now here we are, Denver and the Tennessee Titans. Denver, they made it past the Ravens, past the Chargers, and now they are one step away from the Super Bowl. And you know, I think Seattle, you know, is basically the kryptonite to Tom Brady. I don't see Tom Brady getting past the 57. And I'm going to slap myself for this. But, you know, sometimes we love to choke against Tennessee. But, you know what? I think if Tennessee goes and gets some damn good defensive players, I think they'll make it to Super Bowl 57. So here we go. Denver season is over. Plus, I see there's way too many injuries, so I don't think we would have a chance. We get annihilated and shit on by the Tennessee Titans, and the Broncos will move on to the next week. I think this season is over. So that means we'll have to get more weapons like we did the previous season. Justin Fields becoming the MVP. Michael Lattimore becoming the coach of the year. Defensive rookie of the year is the Browns. I gotta hurry up, guys. I gotta go watch my Flintstones. Chiefs. Fucking best quarterback, Joe Burrow, Nick Chubb, Crowder, Quentin Nelson, Josh Allen, Bradley Chubb, Humphrey, and then Cody Parkey, the best kicker, surprisingly. I have no fucking idea how. Now we're gonna let the damn thing surprise me. Who wins Super Bowl 57?
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players, or they'll become.
And the
free
Seahawks
agents.
lose to the fucking Tennessee Titans as the Titans win a Super Bowl finally. Tom Brady retires from the NFL along with Aaron Rodgers after 18 years. Son of a bitch. So they're both projected to go bye-bye, but Aaron Rodgers could finally retire with some closure, knowing that they finally beat the Buccaneer, or finally knowing he at least has a ring around his finger. Alright guys, well I'm done. Hit that subscribe button. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll be back on in about at the top of the hour. Love you all. Stay bro.